Okay, these are all the things like yesterday we have discussed. Have you gone through all this? Huh? Okay. Next, we have discussed up to a tag. I mean anchor tag. Next, we'll try to today we'll try to discuss about image tag, tables, and if possible, forms. Okay. I'm gonna take a new file and write the basic syntax. See, always try to write the syntax. Don't copy paste or first in the initial days you try to see, and if you are not getting it, you try to once or twice you try to say it, or else you try to once you are used to it, please try it day to day you keeps on writing. Okay, because it should be you should be used to it. See, there is nothing to by heart as well. Some HTML, head and title and body, that's it. Simple. Okay, now I'm gonna save this. As images and tables. Okay, or else I'll just take this as images.html. Okay, now in this title I'm gonna image tag HTML. Okay, now how to write an image tag? See, when it comes to image is also an inline element. Okay, that means it is going to allow other element to sit next to it. Okay, next I'm gonna take this image. Sorry, image is also it doesn't have any closing tag. Okay, it is self-enclosing tag. That means it doesn't have closing tag. Okay, but you need to close the tag. How? This is how you are going to close the tag. Okay, now we have image. Okay,
should not provide output.
So that is what this is not a programming language. That means it is not going to throw any errors. Okay, it is going to execute, but when it comes to performance, it is going to impact on the performance. Okay, see how it is going to impact in the sense how this Google is going to work. If you search something, how this Google is going to perform, it is going to have internal bots. Okay, what this bots is going to do is for each and every letter you are typing, it goes into the whole search and it is going to get you the results. Okay, that is how it is going to work when it comes to this. And also you may have the competitors. Okay, in that, out of all this, you need to come to the top, right? As well as there will be once you are uploading your website, you have your website. Okay, for example, I'll try to search for something anything, Taj Mahal. Okay, see how in 1.23 seconds how many results you are getting. Okay, these many results you are getting in 1.23 seconds. Okay, that bots is going to be that fast. Okay, and whatever you are going to search, okay, it should be in the first page. Your website should be on the first page. If it goes to the second page, is there are you going to if you are searching for something, are you going to for second page? No user is going to second page also out of these results. Okay, but that means your website should be on the first page. Okay, to come to the first page, what are all the things to be taken? Okay, how this is going to give you this, the Google is going to give you the ranking in a sense. Okay, yeah. Okay. How it is going to like give you there. Okay, how it is going to come to the top in a sense based on your how you are writing your code, how you are using your tags. Okay, these all things also matters. Okay, in that way, first thing, like if you are not closing the tag, then Google comes to know that okay, he is not perform, like it is going to like it considers as it is like writing bad code. Okay, so the people who has written like the best code, like it going to push up. And also apart from this is one of the factor. There are many factors apart from this. Okay, which is going to consider. Okay, it is going to like take n number of things to come to the top. We need to do a lot of digital marketing, SEO. Okay, the many things involved into it. Okay, SEO in the sense search engine optimization. Okay, now how to add an image src. This is an
Source
attribute.
attribute.
Src is also is source. Okay, but it is an attribute. Okay, it is for, see, there are like predefined attributes, element specific attributes, and general attributes. Okay, this is element specific. Okay, which is used only for image or one or two tags it is going to use. We cannot use this src in title or h1 tag, h2 tag, we cannot use this. Okay, but when it comes to, we have class id. Okay, this can, you can use these elements. Okay, in any of the elements you can use it. Okay, you can use this in any of the elements. Like see, I'm gonna give id is equals to image. Okay, this all comes under css, like but these are all the attributes. Okay, this is like this id can be used in any of the element. Okay, we can use this id. Okay, okay, we'll try to like execute this now. Okay, I'll just remove this. Now in this source, what I'm going to do is we need to pass the image source which you are interested, which you wants to show on the page. You need to keep it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'll try to like take one of the images. I'll just right click it, copy image address. Okay, I'll just paste it over here. Okay, now I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna first we'll try to reload the page. How to reload the page? I mean execute it. Open in default viewer. See, you can see the image over here. Okay, but it is like this image. It is like yeah. Okay, this we call it as, in image we have two types, absolute path as well as relative path. Okay, this we call it as absolute path. Okay, when it comes to relative path, how you are going to write? The same thing. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'll take some image. Okay, this icon I'll try to write. Okay, I'll just download it. Save images. Achieve IT logo. Okay, when you are saving the image, okay, you can rename the image, but you cannot, you should not change the file type. Okay, there are jpg, jpeg, okay, png, webp, there are file formats. Okay, we should not change the type. Now from my downloads, what I'm going to do is I'll just bring it in and keep it in our folder. Okay, this is our folder, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file over here. I mean new folder, or else first I'll try to keep it here. Okay, I have this logo over here. Okay, how to add this image in our page. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is, what is the name of the image given? We have given there Achievers IT. Achievers IT logo. Achievers IT logo. Dot. What is the extension? PNG. It is going to be PNG. So PNG. Okay. Now I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna reload our page. Okay, we can see an image over here. Okay, this is going to be like the inline, so that is why it is coming next to next. Okay, and also one more important thing when it comes to this image tag, we need to always pass alt. Okay, what is this alt attribute is going to be, in a sense, alt represents alternative text. Okay, what this is going to do is, if the image is not Achievers IT dot Achievers IT logo. Okay, now what exactly this is going to do is, if due to some whatever the reason it may be, okay, if the image is not loading, then we are going, this text is going to come there. It is going to tell the client which images we are placing over there. Okay, that is also when it comes to this performance, it is also an important thing. Okay, if it is not, if you are not performing, adding this alt tag, it consider as it is like we are not writing the coding up to the mark. Okay, now I'll just like remove something. Now you can see it over here. See, okay, you can see the text over there. Okay, the broken image we can see here, but if you are not passing this text, that user that doesn't know what exactly here it is. Okay, in that way we are like going to add this. Next, when it comes to adding the path, okay, now we have like in the same folder the image is also present. Now what I'm going to do is I'll try to like create a new folder over here. Okay, and I'm going to name it as images. Okay, now I'll try to like keep this image inside that folder. Okay, now how to add that particular image? Okay, dot // no, sorry, we are in the same path, right? So we need to go inside these images. Okay, so what I'm going to do is images, folder name, and // / represents to go inside that particular folder. Okay, so that your image is going to load. Next scenario, your image is out of this 25th batch. Okay, then you need to come out of this folder, right? Okay, if it is there, we are like directly giving images / and the image name. If you want to come out of that particular folder, what we needs to do is we need to give dot // okay, dot / represents from that particular folder which we are in, it moves out of that particular folder. We have, if we have images folder over there you can like / images, and you can add the images. Understood? Any doubts?
Like if it's in the my PC, something in the new folder of my PC browser, right?
In PC, we should not like which is like inside the folder, it is fine. Okay, you should not keep like out of the folder, like which is not related to it. You can also give it. Okay, but we need to come out of each and every folder. Okay, see, I'll write like explain this. I'll try to create HTML. Okay, I'll keep all the files inside this HTML. Okay, now where is my images? Where is my file over here? Here. Okay, here, this is our files. Okay, but where is my image? Out of the folder. Okay, we need to come out of it. Okay, to come out of it, this is what we need to do. Okay, now if you try to like check, it is not loading. The path has been changed. So we need to like reload again. See, now it is loading. Understood? If you kept in the PC, you need to come one more out of the folder. You need to go to desktop. It's in desktop. We need to go to desktop.
Again, we put the double dot.
A double dot for each and every folder to come out. Double dot / to come out, come out, come out. Okay.
Alternate, sir. Alternate. We should use.
You should use that. Okay. If you are using an image, you try to, like, you should use alt tag. If you are not using also, that is not going to throw any error, or it is not going to do anything. But it is like to make your website according to the coding standards. Okay, according to the Google. Okay, you need to pass this alt tag. Okay. Next, that is what, like, about the images. Next, any doubts in images?
No.
And also, if you want to, like, make this image as a link, what you're gonna do?
Actually, we'll put the image path in the a hyperlink.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, if you wants to, this is now not acting as a link. Okay, I'm clicking on this, nothing is going to happen. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this inside a anchor tag. Okay, now what is the syntax? href is equals to, I'll try to, like, add this particular so that now it is acting as a link. Now if you try to see here, it is like pointer, it is going to, like, it is going to be a hand symbol. Okay, now if you click on it, it goes to Achiever site. Next, I'll jump on to tables.
Can I take a picture?
Oh yeah, this one.
Yes, sir.
Here we can share the code, no issues. Okay, I just copied the syntax to save our time, and I'll just remove the image tags. I'm gonna save this. Save this as tables. Tables.html. Okay, how to save the file? Like using the extension file name dot extension HTML. Okay, that is how you need to save the file. Now, okay, we'll try to jump into tables. How to write table? The tag is table. Opening and closing tag. Next. Table. Yeah, before that we need to have a table row. Okay, /tr. tr represents table row. Inside this table row we have th. Okay. What is this th is going to do? It is going to represent table heading. I'll try, like, give some table heading like S number, serial number. I'll try, like, add a few more headings. Control C. Okay. Name, email, and mobile number. Next, gender, and AOP. Okay, these are all my headers. Now we'll try to execute this. Open in default viewer. Okay, we can see all the headings, but it is not in the table, right? What is a table?
Table is used to arrange the data
Arrange the data and also
in proper.
in proper way. and also it is going to be in rows and columns.
Borders.
Okay. No, we don't have any borders, but we have something coming over here. Okay. Next. Okay. Our table rows headings is done. Now we need to have data. It's data. Table data. It means TD. Before that, we need to have the row. Okay. T row. TD. We have TD over here. We'll write like add. What is a serial number? We have serial number. So 1. And I'll just copy paste this. 3. How many columns you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we have. So I'm gonna like paste it for 6 times. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And we'll try to add some data over here. Name is Chaitanya. And it is email. And I'm gonna give some random number. And we can have this like gender. And next we have some date of birth. Okay. Now we'll try to reload our page. See what exactly is happening. The data has been added. Okay. Now we'll try to see what are all the things we are going to have, how to add the borders, and this sort of things. How to add the border table. We'll give border is equals to 1. Okay. Now you can have a border for it. Okay. This is also an attribute. Okay. When it comes to these are all the attributes, predefined attributes, but a few things like a background color, we can add background color also here. Okay, like BG color. So this is existing or not, I don't know. We'll see. BG color green. Okay, it is applying. Okay, but this is a CSS property, right? I mean, adding stylings and all comes under CSS. Okay, in for that we should always use CSS. Okay, I mean using CSS, I mean we should, this is HTML. What we are writing here is HTML, right? We should not write stylings in here. Okay, there is a specific set of things to write. Okay, using there only you need to like write it. Okay, there we have some principles, coding principles to follow. Not CSS for everything. Okay, like that we call it as SOC patterns, principles. Okay, SOC in the sense separation of concern. What is this separation of concern going to do is we need to like HTML in the sense we need to like HTML, CSS in the sense CSS, JavaScript in the sense JavaScript. Okay, that is how you need to write our code. Okay, in our house also. Okay, are we going to keep everything in one thing, one box? Sugar, salt, masalas, everything? No, right? We are like keeping it according to the that particular box. We are like filling it the same way. Now, if you try to check, we have these borders, but there is no space inside here, right? It is like congested, no space, and also the borders is also not looking good. So that what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna give some padding. Call span, row span. Yeah. For this cell padding. Cell padding. Before that, we'll try to like use this cell spacing. What is this cell spacing is going to do?
Give the space
Inside the box. Is that giving any space here? No. But what exactly happening? When it comes to this cell spacing, what this is going to do is, okay, it is, if you like just remove this. See, we have for each and every row and column, we are having one more border for each and every item. We are having not apart from this general border, for each and everything we are having the border, right? For that, what I'm going to do is for each and every cell, there is some spacing. I was making it to 0. Okay, so that border will become 0. Okay, now we can add your cell padding on anything. Cell padding is equals to, I'll give some like 10 px. I'm gonna use 10 px. Okay, if you try to see, there is a 10 pixel space around the element, around the cell. Okay, around the items. Now, if
For like for border, we are not putting.
yeah,
the
you need
rotation.
you can keep it.
It's not compulsory.
You need to keep it. Okay, if you are not keeping also, it is not a problem. See, the same thing. Okay? You need to keep it. You try to like use it. Okay. Now what I can do is I'll just like copy this and add a few more rows over here. Okay. Now I'll write a reload. Our table is ready now. Okay, just you can like data is like you can add anything. That's not the problem. Now what are all we going to do? Okay, inside this table. Okay, you can give your padding here also. You can see by inspecting it, right click and inspect. See, we have given what is this for table. Here we have, see, we have given our properties over here. Okay, it is by default, it is there. No issues. Okay, when you comes to like what are all the styles you are applying, if you want to check, okay, how you are going to check, in a sense, this is how you need to go check. Okay, what are all the styles are applying, what are all the styles by default it is applying, or if we are adding any property styles. Okay, you all can see it here. Okay, margin, and we have margin as well as padding. Okay, the both are going to do the work on the same purpose, similar to it, but how it is working, the difference is going to change. Okay, like on the upcoming classes when it comes to css, we'll try to like discuss. Now we'll try to like talk about coming back to our tables. Now what I'm going to do is I want this date of birth or gender or yeah, thing that I need to like this date of birth should be same for all the people. Okay, this we are think that we are like having multiple people over here. Okay, I'll just change the names. I'll write that Ramaya and Aditya, and if spellings is wrong, please like excuse me. You are Naveen. You are Shahid. Spelling SY SHAH Shahid. Okay. Oh, we have everything over here. Now everyone is male. Think that we want like we'll write like date of birth. Okay. Now I want all my date of birth to be same. For that, what I'm gonna do? When it comes to here, here date of birth, what I will do is call span. Call span is equals to, I'm gonna give how many we have? 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give 5 over here, and I'll try to remove all the TDs over there. Okay, now I'll try to say reload. Okay, now you can see all the data births together. Now we have one more thing, right? These are 6. Or else we'll pass this call span over here. span. This is when it comes to call span, now you can see here that we need to use this row span. Okay, because it is a row. Okay, so how many rows it is going to be? 5. So it is going to give for all the rows, it is going to be the same. When it comes to columns, here you can use this call span. Okay, I will try to like give one more call span for columns. Like I'll try to like add one more column over here. That means tr. Okay. Inside this tr, what I'm going to do is I'll try to like add something like td table data td here designed by Chaitanya. Okay, now I'll try to save it. So we have this. Okay, but we need to have at the center and the whole row 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. Here I'm gonna pass 6 for table row. For this we need to call span equals to, you need to pass 6. Okay, okay, 6 key will not work, so I need to use this 6. Okay, next I'll try to save it and I'll try to reload. Okay, it like everything for all the 6 columns, it is the same. Now I want this to be center. Yeah, that's it. Align is equals to center for this one, right? Align is equals to,
You will write in table data or table row. You can write in the table data.
table data.
Yeah.
It is applicable for only for that particular cell. Okay, it is for, it is now, it is for everything. So it is going to apply. Okay, but when it comes to, if you are going to like apply for this particular td, okay, for that particular td only it is going to apply. So instead of that, we are like, if you apply for the whole row, it is going to apply for the whole row. Okay, any doubts in this? Next.
సార్ మనము కాలర్ స్పాన్స్ ఉంది కదా,
Mhm.
6 మధ్య చేస్తున్నాము. అది ఎక్కడ లాస్ట్ లాస్ట్ యూజ్ చేయాలా లేకపోతే ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం సార్?
This one? This one?
మామూలుగా ఫస్ట్ చెప్పారు కదా మీరు కాలర్ స్పాన్.
This one? Okay.
మీరు లాస్ట్ ఉపయోగించారు కదా కార్నర్ లో, అదే మామూలు ఫస్ట్ ఉపయోగిస్తే రాదా?
See, for whichever I mean which row you want, you can like give for that particular row. Okay, I have given for this row. If you want for this row, you can give.
Which I want row.
For which one you want, for that particular one you need to give. Okay. Next, that's it. Clear, right? And also you can add like colors over there. BG color, light blue. Okay, you can add your colors. But when it comes to CSS, we are going to use using CSS. We are going to apply using the styles and all. We are going to apply using CSS. Like this is about tables. Okay, according to padding and all, you can like, you can do a lot of things. Okay, you can change the border color, you can increase the space, decrease the space. For only one particular thing, if you want to increase the space, you can do all set of things. Okay,
Using padding.
yeah, using, there are like CSS properties for it. Using that, you can do it. Not an issue. And I'll try to like share a few tasks regarding this. Okay. Tables. Okay, you try to create so that you'll comes to know how it is working. You can explore however you want. You can like do, there is no restrictions to it. Like you should write only like this, no. Okay, you write what however you want, but end of the day you try to like get that. Okay, that is what a developer should have. Okay. Next we have, there's a time. Okay, now if we start like forms, it is going to take time. Okay, I'll just give the intro for forms. Okay, tomorrow we'll try to discuss about forms.
I think I want to increase the font size because I will create one table. Some columns I want big size, some columns I want big small size.
Font size or the whole row space?
Row space.
You want only for that particular row space?
Yeah, I think I want to do whole table, entire table, the same size I create.
Everything should be, then just increase the padding.
Padding.
Okay, for each and every cell it is going to increase. Okay, here you can see. For TH, this is going for TH, for table heading. If you want like for all, then you can give for table. Okay, padding some 20px. Okay, it is we are applying for table, right? We should apply for either TH and TD. For both you need to apply. Okay, because for TH we need to apply, as well as T row you can also use for T row, not for T row, T data. First we'll try to apply for TR, TH. Okay, if you apply for TH, padding I'm going to give padding of 20px. See, for a table it has increased its padding. Okay, I'll just keep on increasing. See,
Open tag, should use the open tag.
open tag
Padding tag.
padding.
Yeah.
This is like CSS property. Now you don't worry about
my
it.
question is because of I want to use the only top table rows, table column, table rows. Not more tables only, table rows only. So how to increase the font size? Only for table rows.
Like font size, you want the font size in the sense, this we call it as font size. If you want to add increase this particular size, that we call it as font size. Then what you need to try to increase like font size or the padding you are asking, the column space you are asking.
Only font size.
Font size.
Font size.
Then you can write for table. You can like for which one you want, you can like increase if you want like for all the table headings. Okay, you can use for TH. Okay, you can give it here font size of like 25px. Okay, for if you try to see S number, it has increased. Okay,
So should keep px compulsory. px.
Yeah, I got like pixels. Px represents pixels. Okay, you need to give it. We'll discuss about this. You'll get confused. You're getting like a lot of questions. Like first you try to work on tables. Okay, when it comes to CSS, you'll have a complete picture on it. Okay. Now we'll try to talk about forms. Okay, why we need forms generally?
To apply something in our website.
Next, is that it?
And for me, you have to collect that data.
Exactly. Okay, like form is nothing but to collect some data from the users. Okay, what exactly it is going to do? Okay, see, if we are collecting the data and if you are keeping it and if you are not using it, there is no point of collecting. Okay, the collecting the data, and we are going to, for future using purposes, we are going to get the data. Okay, from day to day we are going to like one or the other websites, we are going to fill the forms. Okay, why they are like collecting the forms? Because to for their further purposes, they are holding the data. Okay, and also like see, for example, you will be like registering with some website. Okay, it will ask like to connect with Google. you'll be having an option of connectivity, so that it is already like saving your data, so that it is going to like take those details and it is going to complete the application order. Okay, now what are all the things we are going to have inside our form? Okay, we are going to have a lot of things. See, for example, in our achiever set, we are going to have a form order. Okay, however the form it is going to be. Okay, some forms will be in contact us form page, some is going to be a pop-up. Okay, however it is going to be. Now what I'm going to do is, now I'll try to like submit this. Is this going to submit? Because
Everything is blank.
blank. If you are like if I click on submit, if the page is submitting, okay, then your database, your files is going to fill with unnecessary data. Okay, or else you think that you are having some competitors. Okay, now what they are going to do, they'll hire someone and they'll ask you to fill your form with junk data, garbage. Then if you go to your database, you will be like having unnecessary data. Okay, that is how they like destroy you. So in that cases, we need to restrict the users to give a valid data. Okay, to do that we need to do validation. Okay, validation comes in the JavaScript. Okay, now you don't need to worry when it comes to JavaScript form validations. We'll try to discuss over there. Okay, but what tomorrow what we are going to do is we'll try to like what are all the fields it is available in the form. Okay, what are all the how to create the forms, and what are all the validations by default it is going to have. Okay, but before HTML5, if you want to do some validations, we need to like write JavaScript. But in HTML5 they have added a few features, a small things that is also not going to satisfy everything. Okay, it is going to have a few things, that's it. Okay, apart from that, based on the client requirement, see, each and every form validation is not going to be the same. No. Okay, according, see, is the there is only similar form to each and every form? No. Okay, there will be a number of forms. See, for example, if you go to the bank, for each and everything, are you going to fill the same form? No. If you want to deposit the amount, one form. If you want to take the amount, another form. If you want to open the account, another form. Okay, for different purposes, different forms. Okay, if you want to apply for the loan, one form. Okay, in the same way, based on the requirements of your client, okay, you are going to create the forms. And also creating is okay. When it comes to validation, each and everything is going to be the same? No. Okay, a few fields is going to be the same, but there will be some restrictions which they are looking for. Okay, according to their requirements, we need to do the form validations. It should perform the form validations. Okay, yeah. See, some will be like adding this captcha text, some will not do that. Okay, and when it comes to this needs to like submitting, it should like go and save to database. For that, what we are going to do, and for as of now, this is like before going to the server, you are doing the form validation in the client side itself. Okay, that is for JavaScript advantages of JavaScript. Okay, if as already I have told you, client, server, and database. Okay, before JavaScript, what it is going to do in a sense, it is going to perform do the validation in server. Okay, server, we should not always hit the server because it is going to take time. So each and everything, if you are like pushing on it, it is going to like it cannot hold it. It is going to take time. So to reduce that all burden, we are going to like do the form validations and all the things in client side itself. In our machine only we are going to perform. Okay, here only we will do validations. Okay, if it is like which is like very important, again we are going to like once it is performed here, again we'll like do in server. Okay, which is going to impact on your business. That sort of things we will be taking care in server. Okay, before that we will be like doing it here, some set of things. Okay, that is why JavaScript is called as a client side validation. I mean client side. JavaScript is client side. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll try to create the forms. Okay, and we'll try to discuss what are all the things which is going to have inside the forms. Okay. Today I'll try to share you the tasks as well. Okay. Try to complete that using these things. What are all the things we have discussed here? Okay. If that is requires external effort, you need to research. Okay. You need to complete that particular assignment. Okay. If you have any queries, you can reach out to. Okay. First thing you need to do is research. Yeah. If you have any doubts, please let me know.